obviously going to defend it that way. And so I think in terms of getting a good shot off, that was probably the best option at that point under the circumstances, knowing that the defense was definitely going to make it difficult for Kobe or myself to get off a good shot or maybe foul upon catching.
That's a very good defense of your coach. Thank you very much.
Looking nice if Powell worked on his three-pointer today, too. He said he did.
Yeah, no, actually, I mean, Powell's not bad from out there, but he hadn't shot him as many this year as he had in the past. But we shouldn't even been in that spot, so.
Powell was talking last night about his concerns. He's unhappy with the way the team is playing going into the postseason. Do you share his concerns?
Yeah, like we've been saying, we're not, pleased or okay with how we've been playing. We're not waiting to hit some magical switch or button. At the same time, we're not, going to panic and stop believing in ourselves because we're struggling right now. That's just not how it works. We have to continue to believe in what we can accomplish and will accomplish, and even in the face of adversity and struggle, remaining positive and focused on what our goals are, and still having concern and frustration, and even sometimes being angry at what's going on, but not allowing ourselves to get derailed, from where we ultimately want to go.
This is one of the few times someone on this team has admitted that you are indeed struggling.
I don't know if I've been, shy to say so. I don't know if I think I've heard enough guys on our team, in terms of public comments, saying that they don't like how we're playing or inconsistencies, concerned about the way we're playing. So I think we've tried to do the best job we can in terms of answering questions from the outside about how we feel about our team. At the same time, recognizing that there are certain things that we're not going to discuss, publicly for everybody's consumption. There are some things that will stay in our locker room about our feelings about what's going on right now. And but I think, like I said, the one thing that is allowing all of us to remain positive and optimistic about the situations that, we're still in this together. And as long as we're in this together, we can figure out, some of the things that are going on in relationship to how we're playing basketball.
Isn't it a healthy thing, though, to have that passion about, hey, we're not playing up to our standards, and we're heading into the playoffs? Isn't that a healthy thing to have guys stand up and say, hey, we need to do that, we need to change some things?
Well, yeah, I mean, it can be. Yeah. I mean, I think there's, there's always a healthy amount of, respect for, opponents, respect for circumstances and situations that you always have to carry. And, to me, I think the great thing that will come out of all of this is just the recognition that there aren't any guarantees in life or in basketball. There have been many, many teams in NBA history that have had the best record in the regular season and got put out in the second round of the playoffs, or, lost in the conference finals, or made it to the finals and didn't win the championship. And so at the end of the day, all that matters is if you win the championship in terms of, what the final standings say about your team. That doesn't mean that you throw away games, and that's not what we're trying to do here. But we're not going to lose sight of what our goal has been all season long, and that's to, win a championship. And, we've secured the best record in the Western Conference, which will allow us, hopefully to establish some real home court advantage in the postseason. We win our home games, we make it to the finals. And that's a good place to be.
With Kobe being out for the next 2 games, is there a sense of him struggling even more so to get back into the rhythm of things in the postseason because he is in a slump right now?
No, I think, he actually, looked better than I thought he could look even yesterday. I mean, it's very difficult to go from, not really physically being able to, practice or really do things that you want to do and as much preparation as he likes to put in, and then go in a game and, do some of the things he was able to do yesterday. So I'm not really concerned about, him having a full week basically to get himself physically ready to go, really recharge his batteries and be ready to lead our team. That's just not a concern of mine. I think he'll be ready to go. And obviously we're all crossing our fingers, hoping Andrew continues to get better. And although we, haven't announced any certain timetable for him, it's just good to know that he's making progress. And hopefully we can have our full team when we get the postseason started next week.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,